welcome back to the Tea and a Butty podcast. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Erica.
And this is the pop culture and news and quiz for October 2025.
Yes.
2025, eh? October.
I know.
It's gone by very fast.
It really has. I mean...
I think these past 5 years have gone by very fast, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's someone's accelerated time. Someone's got us on 2 times speed.
No, yeah, when people think about, the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, that was 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago, 15 years ago almost now.
It will be before we know it.
Before we know it, I woke up and it was 15 years ago.
It's almost our anniversary next month.
Oh.
And I cannot believe...
500 years.
Yes.
Yeah, here we are. 500 years.
And it only feels like 400.
It only feels like 400 because the first 100 years, they just went by like that. Like that.
Oh my God.
Like that, boys.
But yeah, no. I mean, you grow up always hearing like the people who are older than you talking about, time flies. But when you're a kid, it feels like it's forever. It feels like you're a kid forever when you're a kid, doesn't it? It feels like you've been a kid for ages.
When I think back to being a kid, I think I was like, it was endless summer.
Yeah.
You know?
This summer
endless
kind of
Christmas times, endless.
Yes. Christmas seemed like it lasted a decent amount of time. Like, you got to open your toys and you played with them. And it was like, by the time it was over, it was like, okay, yeah, back to school now.
Back to summer now. School.
Yeah.
School and, yeah.
But yeah, then as you get older,
everything just goes by so fast.
Yes. It's like you don't have time for anything.
Absolutely anything. How do you feel about that, everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel the passage of time normally or on 2 times or 3 times speed?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking up a lot of, like, the past month's pop culture, and there's not too many inspiring things.
It's just like every month.
Happened.
Every month we do this news and pop culture.
Every month, and sometimes the months they're a little bare, they're a little sparse. There was quite a lot happening this month. But it wasn't all cute.
It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't so pleasant.
It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute, and I don't like it.
Seems like that's more and more the story every month.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
We try to keep it as lighthearted as possible. I say not knowing what stories you've gathered up.
Well, the first one on the list here is the No Kings protest march.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could choose
18th.
to look at that in a positive way.
In a positive way, yes. Yeah. Positive protesting.
Mm-hmm. There were, like, minimal arrests. Like, there was
more than 7 million people rose up.
Yeah.
At more than 2,700 events in all 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
DC and cities worldwide to say America has no kings and the power belongs to the people. Now our task is to stay vigilant, stay united, and continue to push back.
Yeah.
So how many of you went to the No Kings protest?
I did.
You did, yes. I was indisposed.
You would have come if we had known we were going to go.
Yes.
Before we went.
They went somewhere. And
I went to run errands with my mom. We were just out.
And then she texted me going, "We're on our way to the protest, by the way." And I was like, what?
I don't know. It's a little bit...
I don't know.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's just like, especially we live in Texas, and it's a little bit like...
Texas?
You don't know how crazy people are. You know what I mean?
Crazy Texas people.
So I will admit that I would have liked to have gone, like... As long as they've been announcing that they were going to have another one, I've thought, yeah, I'd like to go, but the thought of going is a bit scary,
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you see all the horror stories from coming out of all the other cities like Chicago and all that,
Well.
People on bikes and all that, getting taken by ice and, and they're just trying to deliver food and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but no, I mean things that could happen when there are large gatherings of people.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You thought it was going to be like, they were going to get the water cannons out and the die and everything.
No, I was not worried at all about,
and stuff.
oh, they were fear-mongering, oh, we're going to send the National Guard in and stuff. I was not the least bit concerned about the National Guard or the police or anything like that. No, it's just it's just the crazy people with guns.
The other side were ramping it up like, oh, this is going to be terrible. Oh, they're going to violence.
These are all the most
looters,
dangerous.
The violence. Oh, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be destruction on the streets. It's going to be like a nuclear bomb has gone off.
These are the leftist anarchists.
This is Antifa. This is whatever. Yeah. And then when it happened, they're just like, they're just all white people. They're just all old white people. Old
white people, yeah.
And they look so goofy.
Yeah.
They're all dressing up in the thing, and they're playing the banjo and all that kind of stuff, and talking about Trump.
Yeah.
Our glorious leader.
Because I was running errands with my mom, and we were just like, let's just go. Like, we'll just keep our eyes open, and, if it looks like something's going down, we'll, make a run for it or whatever we have to do. But, let's go because we both wanted to go. So, yeah. Because we didn't come back and get you because we were already
downtown.
Yeah, we were already.
And we live quite far from downtown.
Well, we were already.
I mean,
ish.
30 minutes about there. So.
But we were already out, and we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna go. So we went, and there were a lot of older people there. But the thing is that people forget about the older generation in this country. Those are the people who protested Vietnam, and they marched for civil rights.
They forget about Vietnam on Fox News.
No, they love to go, oh, that generation, they're boomers. Okay, boomer. It's like, that was the hippie generation as well, though. Yeah. Those people cared, and they still care.
Sticking the flower in the rifle and all that.
Yeah, yes. That is who is old right now. Because
they brought out the National Guard then, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's what it was all about.
But, the National Guard is not going to do anything unless there's something to be done. And nobody gave them any reason to do... We didn't even see them. I don't know where they were. We didn't start at the Capitol. We met them because they had already started by the time we got down there. So we met them about halfway, and we marched the rest of the half of the route. We didn't go all the way to the Capitol. So whether there were National Guard up there, I don't know, but they were nowhere.
It was hot.
Oh my God, it was
hot. And people were in those dinosaur and hot dog costumes and all that, know. And, people were just getting under the shade, doing their dances and stuff like that, and passing out because it was just too hot,
Yeah, well, once we all got to the park at Auditorium Shores, it's like, if you've ever been to Austin, Auditorium Shores is like a big open space, right? It's just kind of like, it is a park-ish, but there are not that many trees because it's a shoreline on the banks of the Colorado River.
It's where we got married 500 years ago.
Yeah.
And the statue is still there.
It is where we got married.
It's a bit rusted now, but
It's a bit grass.
Oxidized.
It's just open grass right there. And a lot of people, well, they used to. I don't know that they still do because they've reconstructed the area. But it used to be a dog park right there on the shores. Everybody would, when you're walking your dogs around the lake, take their dogs off the leash at that point and let them go splish splash into the lake.
Splish splash. I was taking a bath.
And so it's kind of like it's just no trees, but there are trees there, and everybody was huddled under the trees in the shade because my God, it was so hot out there. But there was probably 30,000 people, I'd say. It was a lot of people, and they ended at the Auditorium Shores where they had a stage set up and they had speakers, and Beto O'Rourke was a speaker, and they had performers, and it was good. It was a great turnout, peaceful and joyful, and people were just handing out free bottles of water, and, oh, do you want some candy? Oh, I love your outfit. Oh, I love your shirt. I love your sign. It was all very peace and love. Because it's like, oh, you felt like you were among your people, It's like, oh, yes, we can all be, like, nice and friendly to each other here.
Yes.
We're all on the same side.
We're all on the same side here, yeah. Get in the trenches.
Yeah. But it was good. It was really good, and it looked like it was just as good in all the other cities.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of our followers actually attended protests as well.
Oh, really? Yeah,
so
good.
Telling us all about it.
I'll definitely go again if they do it again.
Yeah.
Like, I won't even hesitate next time, you know.
Yeah.
And you can go. We'll plan to go ahead of time if they.
Yes,
if
we
they decide to
will.
have another one. Yeah.
We will do that. Next item on the agenda here. I don't see there's going to be any protests about this. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard Instagram anniversary controversy.
Oh, there's not going to be protests about
People aren't going in the streets about this. I mean, what is all that about, really? I mean, she put up a post, didn't she, for their anniversary?
On Instagram, wasn't it?
And she, like, joking quote, she quoted him saying something like, I would never kill you, even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you. Incentivized by who? Has he got, like, a studio saying, yeah, you gotta kill her?
I don't know.
Like, we're paying you all this money and you haven't done it yet, Jax.
Just the way she is incentivizes him.
I'm heavily incentivized here. I'm subsidized by the federal government here to kill you. And I'm not. I haven't done it, so I'm a good guy.
I mean, we don't really keep up with their relationship.
No, we don't. We don't watch it, but everybody had a...
Apparently a lot of people do.
Like, well, that's a bit strange. Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh. And people are all like, it's just their humor. Calm down. It's a commercial.
But I guess Dateline commented.
Screenshotted this. Yeah.
And people were like, oh, see,
Dateline
gets it.
Dateline knows.
Yeah.
They do all this. They know what's happening. They know it's coming.
Because I guess he has a podcast, and he's talked on his podcast about how they fight all the time. They've recorded their fights?
There's something about they were playing them all over, like when there's like on a reel or a story or something that someone screenshotted on Instagram, she'd be just there, and then they'd have like this fight or something, and it would turn into kind of like a nasty one or something.
Yeah.
And it's just all out there.
And apparently
everybody's like, yeah, it's coming, guys, don't worry.
Apparently she said at some point that she often blacks out after their fights or something. So which people were like, that's a sign of that she's abused, that she's
physically abused him or something.
No, that she's been being mentally abused,
I thought you mean like blacks out and, lays into him,
Like a rage...
Like a rage blackout.
No,
like she wakes up. She goes, "Why is there a hole in the wall?" Like she Kool-Aid man.
Like she blacks out after one of their fights because it was so traumatizing. Basically,
yeah. I'm just going on like Ringo, Ringo. When he had this downfall of 1988, and people might not know this, but him and Barbara used to get into fights because of alcoholism.
That was because of alcohol, though. That was.
I mean, I don't know what Kristen Bell, Jack Shepard. Is there alcohol involved here?
Well, he is a recovering addict. I don't know if... I think it was drugs, though. He's very open about all of that, as far as I know.
I think he's open about it. Well, I mean, he says stuff like, I'm heavily incentivized to kill you. All the alcohol companies are... all the gin makers are coming at me with money saying kill her.
Someone said... Because, of course, they're all talking about this on TikTok, and I'm sure you've seen it on wherever, Threads or Reddit or whatever.
I mean, yeah, there's been a couple of people, gunning for him.
People are like...
for her and then gunning for him.
They talk about it very openly under the guise of, like, we talk about this because we work through it. It's not a thing.
It's a therapy, and we're being very honest about it.
Yeah.
But it's like... That's a double-edged sword. It's like, okay, you're being all right, but it's like then there's people willing for it to happen, aren't there?
God, well, I hope not.
Well, I mean, this whole like, they got to split up. That it's terrible. They're just willing for something to happen.
Yeah,
they're willing for the negative.
Yeah,
that's the better way to say it. Like they're willing for the breakup. They're willing for the messy divorce. They're willing for the drama.
I don't know how
Dateline screenshotted.
What anniversary was this?
12th, I think, wasn't it?
12
years.
Yeah.
So not quite as...
I mean, they've been together quite a while. Yeah, it seems like they've been together.
The National Network to End Domestic Violence publicly criticized the post, calling it insensitive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ew.
And I mean, sometimes, you know, and it's like, oh yes, this is jokey humour. Me and my husband, this was on Reddit, I think this was. Say, me and my husband, we regularly joke like this with each other, you know?
Yeah.
And in front of people who get it. But we're not going to do it in front of people who don't. Which is largely the internet. And
or who might be triggered. I mean, it can be insensitive, can't it? Because you don't know who's reading your posts. Like, you know, there might be somebody
they could put a disclaimer on it, so if you trigger warning or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But still,
that takes the humor out of it, though. You know, that ruins the joke.
Trigger warning, right? Joke incoming. Yeah, you know, it ruins the joke.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, she's getting a lot of flack for this.
I mean, yeah.
You know, and she said, oh, it was just a joke, guys. You know, calm down. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's nothing. You know, I'm not in danger. I'm fine, you know?
Yeah.
I've just lost the key to the basement, and I can't get out. That's fine.
Did she say
no.
that? I was like, oh god, that's like doubling down.
That's kind of thing she probably would have said. It's like, he's upstairs and he's in a wife beater and he's got an axe and I don't know what's going on.
I mean that is definitely her kind of humor. You and I were talking about him, like, I don't really know him that much. I know him from
he shares
Punk'd.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, every time I see the word Dax, I think of Dax from Deep Space Nine. You know?
Yeah. No, I know him from Punk'd, which I used to watch, like, as a kid, as a teenager, or whatever, whenever it came on.
You want to talk about controversy? His co-host is currently embroiled in a controversy.
Yeah. But I don't really know him other than that. Her, I've seen in
she's
multiple things. I've seen her in interviews, everything. And
what was her famous film?
Her famous film, I don't know. She's been in like some rom-com type of things. Yeah, she had, which I didn't watch it, but people love it. It was a detective show. It was like a detective show. She was the main. It's like got a big cult following. I think they canceled it and then maybe somebody repicked it up. She was like a teenage
detective.
Yeah. Oh God, I know you guys listening are like screaming at us, but I just didn't.
You're talking. Come on!
I keep wanting to say Lizzie McGuire. It was not Lizzie McGuire.
I'm thinking of that one that.
It's like a name.
The New Adventures of Old Christine type thing.
No,
I know that.
That's not it.
I know that.
It was like Lizzie McGuire. That's why I keep thinking Lizzie McGuire, because it was like Montana. It was like two names like that, and it was her name. Whatever. Oh my God. Anyway,
Justin Bieber.
it was that.
Justin Bieber.
It was that. She was like some kind of like detective-ish type person, I think, and that was her big.
Agatha something.
That was her. No.
Agatha Raisin.
No.
I don't know.
That was her.
I'm just coming up with detective.
That was her big. That was her big thing, though, and then she's done like rom-coms, I think, mostly since then. But I've seen her in a lot of interviews and stuff. She's very funny. And she's got that kind of humor, like that is her sense of humor.
It's dark humor, like she probably should have doubled down on it, but it's insensitive, and it's like, yeah, it is, but then again, so's a lot of the world at this point. You know, it's like, yeah, that's their humor. You don't have to like it.
Oh, there's more in there's worse things out there. You know,
there's much worse things out there than getting annoyed by someone you don't know.
Yeah, it's like, just scroll, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling.
Yeah, that's what people say about things. Oh yeah, just keep scrolling.
Yeah.
About everything, and talking about someone else who everyone's getting wound up about. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh God, yeah.
Says she's incredibly honoured to portray Kim Novak in the new biopic Scandalous.
Oh, is she? I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a new movie out right now, Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with genes or anything like that.
Yeah.
But she's ready to start work on this new Kim Novak biopic. And people are like, oh yeah, she's pretty much the perfect person to play.
Veronica Mars,
yeah, you see? And guess what? Googled it. You see, I didn't bother Googling it. I was just kind of like...
I needed
happy
to know.
Throw out
You're just happy to move on.
Happy to throw out
Agatha Raisin. Happy to throw out Agatha Raisin.
Who is Agatha Raisin? That was
I just thought you were just making crap up.
No, that's a show.
Agatha Raisin is a show.
Yes.
You're lying.
Agatha Raisin. I was thinking the Agatha Teagarden mysteries.
I thought you were just doing...
and that's Candace Cameron.
I thought you were just doing Agatha Christie.
But then there's Agatha Raisin. And Agatha Raisin is a thing. I think she's like a detective. But I don't think she's a teenager, though.
You're making that up.
Google it right now. Get on that Google box. And Google your laugh away on this. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney, going back to Sydney Sweeney,
yeah.
She's about to start work on the new Kim Novak biopic, Scandalous.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. I saw that she got she's doing, aside from the jeans thing, which they're still running those ads, even despite the public uproar.
It's getting controversy. It's talking about things.
Yeah.
Here we go, rock and roll.
Yeah, I guess that is all some people care about. Unless people started to boycott or whatever, then they would care, I suppose.
Yeah.
But she also, I saw, got a thing with like Christian Dior or something. Like she's gonna she's kind of everywhere. Didn't she actually, talking about Kristen Bell, isn't she in a new movie with Kristen Bell? Or I've seen previews of her in where she's playing a nanny or something.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not Kristen Bell, I don't think. Was it Leighton Meester?
Leighton Meester. All these people.
And like Chris Evans? I don't know. And she's like a nanny. I don't know if it's going to be like a Hand That Rocks the Cradle type of thing.
Oh, maybe it's a remake of that, or a
it's
sequel
not. I
to
mean,
it.
it's not. That's not the title, but it looked something like that. I've only seen the preview once. I can't remember, but
where she plays a nanny that's heavily incentivized to kill someone.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know, but no, I haven't heard anything about this Kim Novak thing. Kim Novak, is she the one that was in Birds?
No, that was Tippi Hedren.
Okay, what is Kim?
Oh, she was kind of like a femme fatale in things, wasn't she?
She was from
the 50s,
She was from older.
Yeah, she's still alive, I think, isn't she?
Is she? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I know who she is.
I didn't really look too much on Kim Novak. I didn't really do too much.
And so what, people are annoyed that she's gotten this role?
No, that she's just announced it, but, I guess there's probably going to be people who are like, oh...
I mean...
Sydney Sweeney, how dare she?
I don't know anything about Kim Novak, really. I know her name, but...
Was she in North by Northwest?
Was that her?
Maybe. I mean,
obviously there's...
I'm kind of like on a Google detox here.
Obviously there's...
I'm not looking things up.
You're just like, we're talking about things, we have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, that's the whole point of our podcast anyway. Talking about things we have no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know if it's the point of the podcast, but it's definitely a theme.
That's the point of everybody's podcast. We're talking about things we really have no idea what we're talking about. And back to you in the studio.
I mean, I'm assuming Kim Novak must have an interesting story, though, for them to make a biopic about
I think
her.
she was a bit of a wild child. I think she dated James Dean and everyone.
Okay.
I'm just totally...
making that up?
I don't know. I'm just... thinking, she
Novak,
had a wild...
Yeah.
Kim Novak, everybody. I think she was a bit of a... maybe Elvis?
Alright, we're making stuff up now, so...
She was linked to people.
No, she sounds too old for Elvis. She would have been too old.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking... but you're thinking of Tippi Hedren, who was in The Birds.
But no, Kim Novak.
They could make a biopic of her and the whole Alfred Hitchcock thing, where he was, like, being creepy with her and all that,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, anyway.
Moving on to the Louvre heist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 2 suspects have been arrested.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Over the theft of precious crown jewels from Paris's Louvre Museum. Paris prosecutor's office said that one of the men had been taken into custody as he was preparing to take a flight from Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Okay.
Yeah, they were one of them was planning to go to Algeria, and the other was planning to go to Malia.
Yeah.
Or Bali. I'm not
It was
sure.
just 2 guys, was it?
Just 2 so far, yeah, but they'll catch the others. They dropped everything. They left a little trail. It was like a cartoon. They left a trail back to their hideout.
It was like, I felt, people were going, oh, it was professional. It was a professional job. I felt like it was quite sloppy, actually.
A professional job, they wouldn't
have dropped anything.
They wouldn't have dropped anything. It would have been done without people knowing.
They would have made sure that there wasn't a film of them like slowly going down
on the mechanical lift on the thing.
Yeah, they have their little pack flung over their back,
swag,
their little black and white striped
and their little freaking masks on.
Yeah. And they're just slowly going down the video like a cartoon.
Yes, and they got away on mopeds, which are notoriously bad transports for like crown jewels and everything like that, I mean, they rehearsed this.
I did think about that too. Yeah, like why would you?
Well, mopeds can go in. Mopeds don't get stuck in traffic,
But like,
you can go on. You can.
They
go
must have had backpacks, I guess, because like, you can't
duffels.
have your little burglar pack flung over your back and driving a moped
and it's like, can you imagine, like, they're just shoving this stuff into like duffel bags and stuff and it gets scratched up or whatever like that.
Yes, against each other, scratched up,
whatever. It's kind of like, who's the buyer of this?
I don't know.
And it's like they buy it and they put it on, like, because they buy it on the dark web or the black market or whatever. And they put it on display, and it's like,
just so they can look at it.
I'm thinking about asking for my money back, actually, because they scratched it.
It's all banged up.
It's all banged up. They dropped it on the road or something. Yeah.
No, I've seen so many people talking about, they're probably gonna take it apart.
They're gonna melt stuff down.
They're gonna take it apart and melt it down. But then some people were like, they could have robbed, like, a much easier kind of jewelry store or something like that. If they're going to take it apart, it's only going to be worth the value of the individual jewels and the individual metal then. So it's just like, it's going to be worth less.
The jewels are going to get cut up and
it's going to be worth less
somewhere around the world
than it would have been as a whole. Do you know what I mean? For them to melt it down and just get what the value of the jewels and gold or whatever is on its own. They were like, they could have just robbed a jewelry store if that's what they were going to do. So it seems more likely that it was for somebody's personal collection. But I always wonder who these people are that like, oh yes, I'm going to hire somebody to go steal the Mona Lisa for me because I want it in my personal collection, in my
underground James Bond.
Yes.
It's like,
so like, who can see it? Nobody. Nobody can never
but my fellow freaking criminals.
I guess so.
But it's like, I'm going to put it on display or I'll sell it a few years later. And people... It's like Paul's bass, isn't it? Someone nicked that.
Yeah, I always just wonder, like, big, high-profile things like that. Like, what are they going to do with that? They can't do anything with it.
I mean, what... It's just for their own personal, like, I got it, and they can rub their hands like, stroking their cat, like, yes. Maybe their cat. They did it for their cat.
Oh, and I'll pass it down to my children. And it's like, so what? So your children will get in trouble for having it?
Children are going to put it on eBay or or Facebook Marketplace. Yes. It's like, this is, because people like...
Might have been one of the French crown jewels. Don't really know.
Haven't really looked it up. No low ball offers. I know what I've got.
Oh my God. But yeah, it seems very divided as well, which I wasn't really expecting. I mean, I have no attachment to them. We're not
items
French,
worth 88 million euros, which is 76 million pounds, $102 million.
Yeah,
were taken from the world's most visited museum, and it's like So there was 4 thieves. They think there's 4 thieves wielding power tools broke into the building in broad daylight.
Yeah, I know.
And so 2 of them have been arrested. They'll give them up.
Yeah.
And give up the other 2 before too long, but they've got rid of it by now.
Have you seen anything?
It's like they said that as soon as it happened. They were like, yeah, we'll get them, but we probably won't get the jewels back.
Yeah, yeah.
They're already gone.
There was an investigator that was like, yeah, I saw that too. He was just like, Yeah, I have every confidence that we'll get the people
Get the guys,
involved.
yeah, because, I mean, all these pros and stuff like that, you know, they're known to us. If we don't know these people, we will very soon.
Yeah.
But the jewels, you know, they have a better time of disappearing, because, you know, they'll have given them to whoever was...
Yeah, whoever hired these freaking absolute amateurs.
Like, yeah.
So people were like, how did they do this in broad day? Like, they put a ladder up to the window. And it's just like, somebody said, oh, they were like, there's some famous quote by somebody saying you can get in anywhere and do anything with a ladder and a high-vis vest.
Yeah, they had a high-vis, and they left some of that.
Because you become absolutely, like, people just ignore you then. Because you're a worker as far as...
You park up on the pavement, you got a high-vis on, you're like, got to start work on the old...
yeah, scaffolding or
whatever.
It's
like, yeah, got to smash this up and go in there and smash this and grab this, because, we've got a lot of work to do here, mate. You know?
And so people are like, yeah, I don't care about your... Yeah.
It's like, hang on a minute, where are you going with that? It's like, I've got to move it, mate.
Yeah.
You
Apparently
know?
they threatened the security guards, though, when they got in.
I don't know. I don't know if they had weapons or something.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Threaten them with power tools or whatever.
I mean, could have.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, because I mean, there was no security footage or anything.
There was no security. Have you anything that you read? Is anybody starting to like
go
conspiracy theories?
Oh, probably.
Because apparently the Louvre.
They think this was like Sarkozy's
I heard
desperate attempt to get out of jail or something, or get the something, you know, because him and what was her name that he was married to? He's gone to jail for like fraud and corruption and all that kind of stuff.
I saw a thing that said he had a copy of Don Quixote or something with him when he
and one of Napoleon's crowns or whatever. It's like, where do you get that from, eh? He's like, oh god, I found it, mate.
Don Quixote or the Count of Monte Cristo or something, I don't know. No, I saw something. It was not in relation to a conspiracy. It was just a matter of fact that apparently the Louvre had just like petitioned the government or something not that long ago
for upgraded security
for money so that they could
security.
So
I mean,
and that was one of the wings that they needed to do massive upgrades to.
And it's like, in a couple of months, it's like, well, guess what happened?
Yeah.
We woke up this morning, the security guard came down, he opened the door, and there they all were.
Yeah.
On the doorstep, someone just dropped them off, like in Johnny English when he nicks the crown jewels and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then when he's announced as like the new king, someone drops them off at the police station, like, there they are. They turned up. There we go. Someone had a conscience.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but
it's fun to think about. It's fun to think about and then go to bed.
Yes.
Another thing that's fun to think about is the fact that Sophie Turner and Chris Martin of Coldplay are dating.
Oh. Interesting.
Is it weird or isn't it? Because she's 29 and he's 48. This is according to the Daily Mail, who love to make
stuff up.
Make stuff up and make much of people's ages. They are always putting their ages in.
Oh god, yeah.
So like Sophie Turner, 29, Chris Martin, 48.
To me, any time that one half of a couple is old enough to be the parent of the other half, it's a little bit weird. Because it's just like, what do you have in common? You're a whole different generation. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always remember Whoopi Goldberg talking about, it's really fun to date younger guys. Like, it's fun for a little bit until that moment comes when you're talking about
stuff.
Pop
culture.
Paul McCartney and the Beatles or whatever. And they're like, I didn't know he was in a band before Wings. You know, and it's just like, okay, time to goodbye.
It's like,
you know? Because it's just like, I mean, realistically, you're of two different generations. You know, eventually it's going to be a bit like...
It's going to be like, they have no idea about this because this is so far removed from their generation. You know?
Yeah. Other than that, it's like, oh, whatever. I don't care,
Yes.
Sophie Turner, Chris Martin. Great.
They revealed that they've been on a few secret dates together. Secret. Chris Martin recently split with Dakota Johnson.
Okay, I didn't know they were together.
Yeah, they were together for like 8 years, I think.
What?
Yeah, an engagement, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well, she didn't tell you anything, did she?
I don't keep up with these
Dakota.
people,
Or Chris. They didn't bother getting in touch,
they
did they?
No.
Bloody hell. And Sophie was together, 2 years long relationship with some aristocrat boyfriend. He was apparently a viscount in waiting or something.
Yeah.
She was married to Joe Jonas. About 5 years ago, wasn't she?
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I think she went, pretty soon after she started dating that other guy.
What the Daily Mail did not neglect to mention is that she's a major fan of Coldplay.
Oh.
And during her birthday in 2020, Joe got it on his show, Cup of Joe or whatever.
Yeah.
He surprised her with a video of Chris Martin wishing her a happy birthday.
Oh my god!
So that's a bit of juicy gossip right there. And so 5 years later, here she is dating him. She played the long game, old Sophie.
Oh my god, that's funny.
She was like, well, it just happened like this. I was just at one of his concerts and he shined a camera on me.
I'm glad that somebody goes, oh yeah, I was a massive Coldplay fan and I would have done anything to get with Chris Martin and now I'm with him.
Now I'm with him. You know what I mean?
Because I never trust these
What's
people.
your excuse?
I never trust these people, like, to talk about Paul McCartney again. Like when he got with Heather Mills and he was telling everybody, and she never listened to the Beatles. She didn't really listen to the Beatles. She didn't know any of the songs and everything. It's like, really?
I mean, it's entirely possible that
she was from a different generation.
Yeah,
yes.
She was born in 1968. Heather Mills was. So that was the year. That was the White Album era.
But who hasn't ever heard any Beatles songs?
Yeah, she would have heard of him.
Yeah,
she would have definitely heard of him.
If she's ever walked into any store, anywhere, in any city, in any country, she will have heard a Beatles song at some point in her life.
She, after she split with Paul, she started dating Mark Sinden. I think he was like a theatre director or something. He was.
Yeah.
And he talked about he talked about they were in the back of a car and she was having, trouble with Paul or whatever like that, and she was talking about him. And he brought up, oh, yeah, I was in the Hey Jude video.
Oh, yeah.
I was one of the people in the Hey Jude video, in 1968.
She says, what's Hey Jude? I've never heard of that.
She just started laughing and going, that was before I was born. And then I realised, oh, yeah, me and Paul were just... We're just too old for her.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, she's very immature.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, as we saw during the divorce proceedings, she went a bit Alice Evans on everyone.
But my point is, I just don't trust these, I hate to use the term pick-me's, but they're sort of like a pick-me, isn't it?
Attention-seeking.
No, they're like a pick-me. They're like, oh, I didn't know anything about that. I'm much too cool for that. Like, I loved him for him, not for his music or his
fame or
whatever,
his money.
I mean, Heather Mills was not the first person to ever do that. I can't remember. There's another very specific example from recently, but I can't remember who it is. But anyway.
Meghan Markle.
Oh, yes, that is who
Meghan Markle. Never heard of this guy, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. Oh, I'd heard of him,
Never
but I
heard
didn't
of
know
him.
anything about him. I had never seen anything. It's just like, oh, I just love him for him. And, oh, please.
He was just this guy,
Yeah.
He was just like, this guy that invited me to a party, and I was
like, okay,
who's this guy?
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm just looking at, like, I'm trying to look at our bookshelf for an example of somebody who, who has done something that people have probably read or a movie that they've seen or something, but they're not like a household name like Paul McCartney or Prince Harry. Yeah. It's just like, they're in the zeitgeist,
they're in
the
zeitgeist,
like,
they're in the tabloids, and it's like, you must have had your nose buried in a cave.
Yeah.
To have not have at least even heard of them.
Yes.
Or seen them in like someone else talking about them. Going, oh, did you see what Prince Harry said? Oh, I don't know who that guy is. You know.
I mean,
Paul McCartney. Oh, I don't know. Is he some old guy? I don't know.
I mean, I get like. I get like not wanting the person to think that you're with them just because they're famous or whatever, because just because they're famous and you're into their art or whatever doesn't mean that you don't like them as a person. It doesn't mean that you can't love who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But to me, to make up that, oh, don't know anything about that, never heard anything about
Who's that guy?
It's just like, oh, it's a red flag, you know?
It's a red flag. Because, ultimately, in this day and age now, with people being on the internet, for the last 20-odd years.
Yeah.
Someone's going to dig up, it's like, oh yeah, you were just dancing to a Beatles tribute band.
Yeah.
Or whatever, And it's like...
Or like if Sophie Turner had tried to say, I know Coldplay's music, but I was never really that big of a fan.
And then someone goes, Joe Jonas. Wishing, oh my god, it's Chris Martin. Oh, it's Chris Martin. Oh, I love Chris Martin.
Yes.
Oh, ever since, I remember seeing a rush of blood to your head. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then people are like, yeah, you didn't know about him after this then. I guess you just had amnesia or something. You know? Something happened
like
and
me
you got amnesia.
getting to meet Aidan Turner and going, oh, he was such a nice guy. I didn't really know anything about him, but he was just so nice and so pleasant. I'd never seen anything that he was ever in. I can't.
You just, Paul Dark's come out on Netflix now.
Yes.
And you think it's going to become a smash hit in the US.
Well, I saw an article.
10 years after it debuted in the UK.
I saw an article that was like quoting people going, it's the best drama series I've ever seen. Like, I can't...
Was this just Netflix people, though? Netflix
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was an article on... It wasn't the Daily Mail. It was the Daily Express.
Oh, the Daily Express is...
Or Express something.
Express UK?
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
What's the Daily Express?
That's a tabloid. Yeah.
It might have been the Daily Express, so they might have just been making stuff up.
I
don't know.
Or they're quoting people from 10 years ago.
It wasn't. I looked at the article, and it was like, oh.
Lad Bible does that, though. They put up.
I looked at the date. I mean,
old.
I looked at the date on the article. It was a new article.
Yeah, I'm sure, but they do that. They just recycle old content.
I don't know. Maybe.
But they go, oh, this guy fell down. It's like, yeah, we saw that 10 years ago. So you're just reusing content.
I can imagine that there are people, especially if, it's been finished for 10 years or whatever.
It's I think it's been finished for about 5. I think it finished just before COVID.
There are probably people who haven't had cable TV for
I think it came on PBS,
than that.
Paul Dark. So,
yeah, it did. And which that would have been on,
But now it's getting a new lease of life.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, Paul Dark.
Yeah.
Paul Darkies. Yeah. The next thing we've got is speaking of things that are coming to Netflix, Stranger Things Series 5 is going to return.
God, yes. Our
with its 5th and final season. Yeah, our nephew's very excited about
losing his mind.
It's going to consist of 8 episodes, set to be released in 3 parts. Yeah,
3? Oh my god, they're going to milk it.
Yeah, 2 volumes on November 26th and December 25th. And then the finale is going to be on New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay.
For the final episode. I'm wondering how they're going to do the press tour with all in the UK now because of all this David Harbour, Lily Allen controversy that's been stirred up. And again, that was another weird pairing.
Yeah, it was.
It was about 2020. Everyone was going through COVID. And people were like, was this a COVID fever dream? Did I imagine David Harbour and Lily Allen getting married?
It's like, how did they even meet? I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, they're done now.
He cheated on her and she wrote an album about it?
Yeah, she's just released her new album, West End Girl. And she says it's partially based on her relationship with Harbour and the latter's implied sex addiction and alleged infidelity.
Oh, jeez.
There's people coming, and it's kind of like there's no one really sympathizing with her as far as I can tell, because they're like, oh, she's been a bit terrible herself in her past, so we have no sympathy for you.
In her past, in her relationship with him?
No, with her ex-husband and stuff.
Oh.
You know, she's admitted to it in her books and stuff.
Yeah.
Bit of a wild child.
But I mean, a person can grow.
Yeah.
You know, and change.
And I mean, this is, from what everything, and I've seen a lot of comments going, from what I'm reading, they're just both as bad as each other. There's no sympathy on either side. It's no, you know, it's not like and as far as I can tell, she's not that bothered about it either.
It's just like it happened and it's done.
It's done and it's over.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, that's what's happened. But I think most people are all like, oh no, not Chief Jim Harper.
Oh yeah, people
all
love
the women
him.
were obsessed with him, and now all the women are going, oh no, he's a disgusting guy. What's going on? He's
Lord.
cheating on. And it's like, you're expecting an actor to be like a character.
This is why, yes.
And it's like, that's never gonna happen.
Yes.
It's like, I could play Chief Jim Harper. I'm not like him.
It's like, just get into the character and, like, leave it at that.
Yeah, like
you know
were talking
I mean?
about with, what's his name? Conrad from Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes.
Everyone's like, oh, Conrad would never, Conrad.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the character.
Yeah.
But there's people who are going to be like, oh, the actor must be the same way too, and he better align with my beliefs.
This girl who made this TikTok that you're talking about that I showed you, and then people were talking about in the comments, she just said, it's the what did she say?
Devastation of real life.
It's the devastation of being in love with a man that was written by a woman. Because it's just like,
it's the same thing as Jamie Fraser on Outlander, written by a woman.
Yeah,
there's your first clue.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like the same thing with like a woman that's written by a man. People, all the women, like, this is terrible. She's terrible. You know, blah 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 blah. And then there's men out there going, love that woman. Yeah. That's my kind of girl.
I guess
you never blah blah. You never hear about it because men don't really go on about, that's my perfect woman or whatever.
Men don't seem to really get into.
There's no
characters.
kind of book talk for men.
Men are visual, so they don't really get into like characters. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, does she look good? Great.
Does she look good? Great.
Yeah, like, I don't
then
care.
I
don't care about it. It is that simple, though. It is that simple.
Thank you very much, David Harbour.
But yes, no, I've seen so many people obsessed with David Harbour, and it's like...
Yeah, because it's like,
I don't get it in the first place, personally.
Because they're like, Winona Ryder,
I mean, he's fine.
And it's like, he's taking care of 11 and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, go watch it now,
Yeah.
But yes, so a lot of people are more, like, upset over this kind of, like...
because he's not his character.
He's not his character, and he's a flawed human, and it's like...
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
The end, Speaking of the end, we're almost coming to it. You're going to do a quiz. But we've got some sad deaths this month. Diane Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
79.
That was shocking to me.
I mean, she had pneumonia. She died of pneumonia, I think.
But you said that to me on the day that it happened, and I was just like...
And you were like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I was like, what? Because
it's almost like the Michael Jackson thing when I told you.
I mean, like, we didn't know she was sick or anything, and
she never told us.
She's been acting, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, even though she was 79, it's like 79 isn't that old this day and age if you're like a healthy person, which she seemed to be as far as anybody knew.
I think she had a short illness. I mean, the official cause of death was pneumonia, but,
Yeah. I mean, that's all they've said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's none of our business, is it,
No, nothing is our business, actually, about these people.
It's not, really.
Nothing.
It's like...
David Harbour and Lily Allen.
Yeah.
It's like, That's not our business.
It's not. It's really not our business.
It's not our.
Taylor
not our
Swift and Travis
them.
Kelce got engaged. Not our business.
Not our business, mate. Yeah. That's what everybody should start. No kings. It's like not our business.
It's none of our business.
We'll just go around protesting all that. Marching, saying not our business. Stop telling us.
Stop telling us about your life.
Stop telling us about your life. Get off the internet. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do, and then they get outraged when they don't know about people.
I feel like.
Well, I didn't know that. Well, that's terrible.
I mean, you keep up with like the pop culture and celebrity Reddits and stuff like that. So maybe you have a different feeling about this than I do, but because I'm just on my FYP and it's very much catered to my to my personal algorithm at this point. I feel like people are starting to not care about celebrities as much as they used to in the past. Well,
because celebrities are gradually being replaced by the phenomenon that is the influencer.
I guess
people like you and me.
I guess
we are replacing celebrities.
Oh, please, no.
No, it's true because you get in the normal Joe from down the road.
Yeah.
Who's made a video about going to Britain or going to America.
Yeah.
And eating the food or just vlogging his life, going to work or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we've turned that into kind of like our thing now. So people who were like, the PR machines are like, well, no, wait a minute, no.
Even then,
they're playing catch up.
Even then, I feel like there's still like a backlash and like people getting off. Once an influencer, and influencer in quotation marks, gets too big or gets big enough to a certain point, there's like a backlash. People are like,
and that happens with celebrities too.
I'm not interested in them anymore. But what I'm saying is, like, once they get to actual legitimate celebrity status, like a movie star or a film star or a high profile musician or whatever, it seems like people start turning off of them as well. Like, I don't care about,
because they're getting oversaturated.
I guess.
They're in a movie now. Oh, they've got their own show.
They're in a commercial.
They're in commercials.
Yeah. They're starring in a Super Bowl commercial.
I don't like that guy. And it's like, you used to watch him all the time. It's like, when he was a nobody. And it's like,
people are liking the accessibility to influencers. I
can talk to him and he'll respond back, or she'll respond back.
Because I think there are some celebrities, traditional celebrities, who do that.
They will say, I got a reply from Steve Martin the other day.
They're quite communicative with their fans, But
yeah.
Who else has died?
Dame Patricia Routledge. She was 93.
I don't know who that is.
You do know her.
What was she in?
Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh, I don't know.
She was also an early stalwart of the Alan Bennett series, The Talking Heads, and she was doing work with Victoria Wood. The Bouquet Residence, the Lady of the House speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was a very popular show over here. That's so weird, because when I first got here, and people were like, oh, yeah, I know Monty Python and Keeping Up Appearances. I'm like, Keeping Up Appearances?
Yeah, my grandma watched it a little.
It was popular in Britain, but it's kind of like, we had all these other shows, it was like one of the kind of like shows that it was like, oh, yeah, everybody knew the character. It was popular because it was on BBC One. But we'd expect something like Only Fools and Horses and Blackadder and all these other things to be popular over here rather than Keeping Up Appearances. Because I'm trying to think, what was it? It was a class. She was someone who wanted to hide that she was lower class.
People,
and she had aspirations to be upper middle class.
Yeah.
So
they talk about that. They talk about Are You Being Served?
Are You Being Served? I mean, that was before my time.
The Last of the Summer Wine.
Did they talk about that?
I think so, yeah.
The Last of Summer Wine, you never... That I used to watch that.
I never watched any of those.
My dad thought I was weird for that, too.
I never watched any of those shows, but I think
they were about
those are
3 old
shows
men walking around, and it'd been going since the 70s.
Yeah, I think those are shows.
I think actually it's still considered the world's longest running sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
It ended in 2010, though, and I mean, pretty much everyone in the cast is dead, I think, of the original casts anyway. It was just about 3 old men in Yorkshire going around and getting into scrapes like they were young boys,
Yeah.
It was funny. I loved it as a kid. I was watching the new episodes. My dad was in the pub telling everyone, he's watching Last of the Summer Wine, like it's really popular or something. Like he's an old fogey. It's like, yep. I listen to the Beatles too. Does that make me an old fogey?
I guess according to some people, probably.
Yes, it did. My sister. My sister's like, oh, you're just an old fogey. Listen to that old fogey music.
Speaking of the Beatles, you don't have on your list that we went to see Paul McCartney this weekend.
Yeah, I was going to save that till the end. But,
I ruined it then, did I?
Well, surprise, because people who watch our things will know.
Yeah, if you follow us on social media, you'll have already known that.
Went to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. Had a great time.
It was great. It was a great show, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you follow us on social media, at TButty, TEABUTTY, across all socials, you will have already known that because we posted some videos.
Yes, we did. And I probably annoyed everyone. And it's funny because I saw someone talking
about it.
You
annoyed me because I couldn't really hear him half the time because you were singing so loud in my ear.
I was hey, it's better I was singing there and not on stage with him. Okay. Because that would have really annoyed everyone. Because, you used to have these people who come up and like, during I saw her standing there, which I still haven't seen him play live.
No, I did nudge you one time because you were singing so loud, and I just thought...
I was having a great time, okay?
But I just thought, oh God, the people in front of us. Because I was singing along too, but I was trying to keep
If they were falling asleep, I was going to wake them up.
Because I could hear the guys behind us talking. So I was like, if I can hear them talking, the people in front of us you're probably drowning Paul out because you're singing so freaking loud. So I was just like...
I think I was annoying the little girl and the mother next to me, but they were being so quiet, and she was kind of just going, "Yes, remember this one?" Maybe it was her first concert, but it's just like, people were just kind of watching him like he was just like anyone else, like he was this guy. And I'm like, this is Paul McCartney. Sing along to the songs, man.
Yeah, but
guy
but you know how
2 rows ahead of us who was like, Paul, oh my God. That's what I'm talking about.
But you know how I ask you, how come you don't sing along with the radio and stuff when we're listening to music at home or in the car? And you say, oh, because I'm trying to listen to them. Maybe that's why they weren't singing along with Paul McCartney at the concert. Maybe they were trying to listen to him, baby.
They couldn't listen to him. Well, they couldn't. Not everyone could hear me, in the Alamo Dome. I didn't have a microphone, you see.
Oh, I don't think you needed one, to be honest.
I mean, you probably heard me on the video. But anyway, what are you gonna do? Paul McCartney, man, love the guy, my all-time hero.
All right, we got to get this quiz in.
June Lockhart died. She was 100.
Okay.
Now that leaves Margaret O'Brien as the last surviving cast member of Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who she is. I don't know who either of those people are.
Margaret O'Brien was Tootsie, the little girl in the...
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, yeah.
1944, that was.
Yeah.
But June Lockhart, she was in Lost in Space in the 60s.
She was the other sister, I guess?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, if Judy Garland had lived, she'd probably be getting close to... because how old's Liza Minnelli now?
Yeah, I don't know. She's got to be 80.
Yeah, so Judy would be about 100 now, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, quiz time.
Okay, quiz time.
Who was singing the loudest at Paul McCartney? Me or Paul?
Depends who you ask. Okay, we're just going to fly through these.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, which city in the UK is set to impose higher parking charges for oversized SUV vehicles? You already know this?
All of them.
Oh. Edinburgh, Liverpool, Cardiff, or Belfast? Which city in the UK is set to impose higher parking charges for oversized SUV-style vehicles? You don't really see too many oversized SUV vehicles in the UK, actually.
No, but they're probably creeping in now because everyone wants a big car and everyone wants to
There's not room.
There's no room!
No, there's not.
There's barely any room here and there's bags of room,
Yeah.
And they're getting bigger cars and bigger things and it's just like, oh yeah, we've got all this space. I'm going to take a punt at Edinburgh.
Liverpool, Cardiff, Belfast.
Edinburgh. What? I can't
Cardiff.
believe this. Oh,
Yeah, if you would have thought about that.
Welsh government.
Yes.
Yeah. They've got to fund
Which
transport
country
for Wales somehow.
has lowered the speed limit to 20 miles per hour?
Lowered the speed. They're going to be lowering it to 5 miles an hour before too long.
Councillors voted last week, and I say last week, I don't know when, at some point this month, to approve a new parking plan for the city whereby owners of larger vehicles will be charged more for parking permits because their cars, in quotes, take up more parking space and are a danger to other road users.
They're just a danger to other road users, really.
Yeah, I mean, they do take up more parking space, so...
They do. I don't understand why people don't
That's why
get,
I'm like, there's no
compact
room.
cars, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in Britain. It's like, if you're going to rent a car in Britain, and I mean, people are like, oh, well, I can't have a compact car. I'm bringing my 7 brothers and 8 sisters along with me for the first UK trip or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, we can't all fit in a compact car. It's like, we're going to have to rent like 2
Can
of
you
them.
imagine how much it must cost in gas, though, to fill up an SUV in the UK?
Oh, well, diesel, and yeah, diesel's probably more expensive. But fuel economy of cars over there is great. Someone was just talking about that as well. It's like, yeah, I can only imagine what the fuel economy of a car in the US is like now.
Yeah.
It's probably terrible. You have to fill up every, 5 miles or something, you know? But in the UK, it's like you fill up once, you can go 50 to 100 miles, you know?
Yeah. Number 2, which series debuted its 2nd season this month? Was it Nobody Wants This, The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Morning Show, or Tracker? Which series debuted its 2nd season this month? Nobody Wants This, The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Morning Show, or Tracker?
The Summer I Turned Pretty, isn't it? Oh, Nobody Wants This.
Nobody Wants This, yeah.
Nobody wants this. Now, I was thinking The Summer I Turned Pretty because you were watching it, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just come out. You know?
Yeah, it came out in the summer, I think. It came out like
in the summer, of course
yeah,
it did.
Yeah.
That's marketing for you.
August, maybe? I'm not sure. But it wasn't the 2nd season anyway. It was the 3rd. Season 2 of Nobody Wants This returned October 23rd, bringing back the viral moments that made the season a social sensation. That made season 1 a social sensation.
But did anybody want it?
Yeah, you'd probably like that. You'd like a rom-com.
Good old rom-com, but nobody wants this.
Number 3, this is so cute. A wild bear broke into a zoo and had to peer into the bear enclosure to say hi. Where did this happen? A wild bear broke into a zoo and had to peer into the bear enclosure to say hi. Where did it happen? Was it in, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Arete, New Mexico, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Innsmouth, Massachusetts, or Eureka, California?
I want to say Gatlinburg, because that's where I've been seeing all the bears. They've just been roaming around there, and everybody's talking about Gatlinburg as like Bear Central.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a black bear did that. You know, he breaks in and he's just like, oh, cute.
That's cute. Yeah, I wish I could.
Sticks his little nose in like, oh, hi.
I'll have to look that
What are you
story
doing
up
in
so I
here?
can see. So
How'd
I can
you get
see
in
if there's
here?
Yeah, that's so. It's cute, but it's kind of sad, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, yeah.
Oh no!
What did you do? Why are you in jail?
Why are you in jail? Why are you in bed jail? What did they do?
Oh no!
He just went home and he's all worried about them, and they're just like, don't think about it. Don't think about them.
Oh no!
Get that out of your head. Get those bears out of your head.
Ask his mommy, like, why were there some jails in?
No, don't think about them. Get that out of your head.
Oh,
You're a free bear. Gatlinburg, I'm going to say.
Eureka, California.
Eureka!
Sequoia Park Zoo in Eureka, in the northern part of the state, said its staff spotted a wild American black bear leaning on a gate and looking in at 3 captive black bears in their enclosure. It was gently escorted off the premises. So you were half right. It was a black bear.
Yes.
You were like, it sounds like something a black bear would do.
Yes, something a black bear would do.
They're just so cute.
Brown bears just come and go, what food have you got? You know,
Yeah.
black bears are just like, hello.
Number 4. Which company is insisting staff hand over their biometric data to access its new Manhattan skyscraper office? Is it Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation, or Morgan Stanley? I'll say it again. Which company is insisting staff hand over their biometric data to access its new Manhattan skyscraper office? Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation, or Morgan Stanley?
I'm going to say the Sirius Cybernetics. What?
JP Morgan Chase.
What? Haven't they got a office there?
I answered Goldman Sachs. Biometric access requires staff to scan their fingerprints eye to gain access through security gates in the lobby instead of swiping their ID badges. It's getting a little too sci-fi for me. It's like, I don't want you scanning my eyeball or like, having to put my fingerprint. Have they?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like a thing they've been doing at these high-tech
places. It's like I'm getting
you know?
Into MI5 or something.
MI5, well, no, you just scan your ID badge at MI5, I think. Or the guy goes, oh, yeah, I know you. Yeah, come on through.
It's getting a little bit crazy, I don't know. I thought, oh, God.
I answered that one, didn't I?
Okay.
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. I didn't know if you were.
I thought you were looking at me like, okay, what's the answer?
No, I didn't.
I think I answered that one. I don't know. Do you have to scan my eyeball? Fingerprint
see
me?
Who you are. Number 5. Amazon Prime has changed promotional images on its streaming video service after people complained it was doing what? Was it depicting Sherlock Holmes without his pipe? Depicting Indiana Jones without his whip? Depicting James Bond without his gun? Or depicting Ron from Sparks without his mustache? I don't even get that one.
I know this one because it's erupted on all my James Bond forums with everybody in uproar about it. It was the new AI generated images of because Amazon owned James Bond now. It's James Bond without his gun.
Okay, yeah.
And so they were promotional images of the thing, but they seemed to have kind of like just erased the gun, and a lot of them looked weird.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of them looked. There was a couple of like Roger Moore looked like he was looking for the bathroom in Applebee's or something like that. I'm like, these are terrible. I mean, the DVD covers sometimes were terrible too, and because they airbrushed the crap out of them, and they didn't look like themselves.
Yeah,
didn't look like the actors doing it. It's like, who are these people? Yeah. I don't know them. It's like the Roger Moore Live and Let Die DVD cover is like, that ain't Roger Moore. I remember seeing that in Best Buy or something once. I was like, they who looked at this?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's that.
Yeah, yes, yeah, you got it right. Ding, 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 yeah.
So that's one for me.
The weapon had been excised from well-known promotional
and of course
images.
People are thinking, oh, it's PC and but it's like,
was it
James
or was
Bond.
it just?
I think it was just them,
just messing around,
just messing around, just doing something new. But it's like, yeah, just stick to like a still from the film or a promotional shot that you've got access to, high quality, and just touch it up to make it look cool. Like, I don't know why they did that.
I included this one just because one of the optional answers made me laugh. So, what just hit an average cost of $27,000? What just hit an average cost of $27,000? Was it a bathroom renovation, a used car, a family health insurance plan, or a glass of wine in a restaurant? That one made me laugh. $27,000.
I mean, it's not so funny when you think it probably is the title, but I'm going to say a family health insurance plan.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it right, yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy because that's
$27,000. Yeah,
a month
per month. Yeah,
a day.
Okay, number 7. A finicky but great tasting apple has come to dominate the U.S. market. Which one is that? Is it the Gala, The Honeycrisp, the Fuji, or the Pink Lady? A finicky but great tasting apple has come to dominate the U.S. market. Which one is it? The Gala, Honeycrisp, Fuji, or Pink Lady?
I want to say the Pink Lady. It's the Fuji, isn't it?
No.
Honeycrisp?
Yes, it's the Honeycrisp.
Bloody Honeycrisp. No, Fuji apples. Every time I see Fuji apples now, I'm just thinking of that George Clooney story where his driver, he gets in his car and his driver's like, oh, I couldn't find any Fuji apples, George. I'm so sorry. And George is like, what are you talking about, Fuji apples? He's like, it's on your rider. You demand Fuji apples everywhere you go. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Fuji apples. I don't even like them or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, Fuji apples. It's like, I mean, I don't care for them. Macintosh and Granny Smith are my things.
I was going to say, yeah, this is your apple season right now because the Macintosh is your number one apple.
It's sweet and it's like fleshy. It's not mealy.
Well, that's why I thought maybe you would take
tart.
the Honeycrisp, because I thought it was interesting that the question said a finicky
apple,
but great tasting apple. So maybe they have a history, like a problem with going mealy quite quickly or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Finicky. I thought that was so interesting.
I like tart.
This is
like
according to the Wall
sweet.
Street Journal anyway, though, because I Googled it and it said that Gala is the number one. Google did, so I don't know, but the Wall Street Journal said it was the...
I don't know, we've been to H-E-B and they're selling those bags of Pink Ladies like going out of stock. So I'm thinking, they're trying to push them because they're the big apple at the moment.
Yeah,
you know?
Apparently it's the Honeycrisp, but not in your books.
Not in my books, no. I do like Pink Ladies though.
Okay, number 8. Which state banned ultra-processed foods in public schools? Was it California, New York, Oregon, or Vermont? Which state banned ultra-processed foods in public schools? California, New York, Oregon, or Vermont?
Vermont, I'm going to say. Is it Vermont?
What?
What?
It was California.
I was going to say either California or Vermont.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Vermont sounds like a place where it's like, yeah, we're getting that out of there.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders is going to get that out of it.
California made History Wednesday of whichever week this.
Yeah, he's really pushing it now.
Enacting the first law in the U.S.
But then again,
to define and ultimately ban ultra-processed foods in the state's public schools. Yeah. He's just gonna force avocado on everyone, isn't he? Maybe.
He's gonna be like, "Did you have your avocado today?"
State
mandated.
Number 9.
Mandated avocado.
A report shows 80,000 phones were stolen in which city last year? New York, London, Paris, or Rome?
London.
80,000 phones stolen in which city? New York, London, Paris, or Rome?
It's London, isn't it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
It was London.
That's become a stereotype now of people going, oh, your phone gets snatched out of your hand by
what in the world? 80,000 in 1 year?
Yes, I don't know why.
It's a phone ring.
Either that or they're just getting, because it's like, why are they stealing so many phones? And they think, oh, it's poor people who just want a phone and they just want to sell it on or whatever, because it's expensive. But I think it's something to do with the lithium.
Well, I mean, when you think
lithium
about
battery
phones
and
being
stuff,
1,000,
and they sell the lithium to someone.
But new phones are $1,000 a phone, and there's a lot of money in London, so
but
people probably have the latest, most expensive phones.
Yeah,
so
but
must
when
be
a
big
phone
business.
leaves the store, it's like driving a car off, like it depreciates in value then almost immediately.
It does. Like, they're not going to turn around and get $1,000 for it.
As soon as they activate it and it puts it up to the rear or whatever, they've started on it. It's like, that's it. It's not $1,000 anymore. It's like $1.
But $80,000 phones that they can resell for $500.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
I think they're going for the lithium in the battery, though. I think it's something to do with the lithium. I'm thinking.
You would think that would be a thing besides just being in London, though.
Yeah. I mean, but maybe it's happening in London because, they don't care about it. You know?
Last one, because we're way over time.
Yeah, we're over an hour into the podcast.
Which fast food company brought back their Monopoly game after almost a decade? Was it Burger King, Wendy's, KFC, or McDonald's?
It was McDonald's.
It was McDonald's. I can't believe, we were talking earlier in the podcast about how quickly time goes by. It's been almost a decade since the last time they did the Monopoly game at McDonald's.
Yeah, since Poldark.
That seems crazy.
Since Poldark times.
McDonald's is rebooting the fan favorite game in an effort to spur sales.
And of course it's perfect with the app as well, because they've got the little guy, with his Monopoly face.
You don't even need the game though, because you get free stuff through the app.
Yeah, you get points and stuff.
That used to be really fun in the game because you peel it off and I got a free French fries or I got a free hamburger. Or whatever.
You just plug it into the app now and it just shows up in the app. We got that sausage, egg and cheese McGriddle thing that you love. That's free now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you get free stuff in the app just by using the app. So, kind of renders the Monopoly game useless, but
you just want to see the little guy.
I guess you can win other stuff, though, if you...
You can win, up to cash prizes and stuff, I think, as well, so
Okay.
Anyway.
We'll wrap it up now.
We're wrapping it up now. I mean,
Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
If you've stuck around to this point, because
maybe you've done this in two halves,
Maybe so. Yeah.
You've had a break because some people do that. They said, I just listened to the second half of your podcast. And I'm like, the second half?
Yeah.
I was like, what's all that about?
Or they just listen.
And I stop and then I forgot and then I go back 3 days later and I listen to you. And by that time
we appreciate it however you listen. If you want to listen in 5-10 minute increments, then by all means.
Do it, yeah. Some people on YouTube are going, I subscribed you on YouTube. Did you stop doing it? It's like, no, they're on here. They're on Spotify and all the other things, So if you just kind of like...
Oh, you're not putting them on YouTube anymore?
No, they're on YouTube in the podcasts tab.
Okay.
It's updated, or it should be anyway, because it's got the RSS feed.
Yeah.
If it isn't, then we release it on Spotify. That's where it's definitely going up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if sometimes the RSS feed doesn't update or something like that.
Anytime we talk about YouTube and we put the podcasts, or we were putting them up as videos. Does it not come up as a video then if it's in an RSS?
I mean, it comes
on
up
YouTube. Does it still come up like a normal YouTube video, but
yeah.
But it automatically instead of us doing it manually.
Yeah. Yes, because doing it manually, it's we've got over 200,000 episodes now.
We used to put them up manually though, and it was just our back episodes because we were quite behind in putting them up, which is why he decided to just do the RSS feed now.
Much easier.
And anytime we talk about YouTube, I just remember that one comment that we had of somebody who only listened to them on YouTube, and you had this period of time where you had just stopped uploading.
I stopped
putting the old episodes up for ages.
I put a community post and everything up.
And there was just a guy on there that was just like,
"Oh, you're dead.
Have you stopped doing this? Are you even still together? What's going on?" It's like, we're it's a podcast.
And I can just imagine him going on all the gossip forums looking for us. It's like, they split up, and there's just I don't know who you're talking about, mate.
But yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you listen to our podcasts on YouTube, just be aware that if you can't find them here on YouTube for some reason, they are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and
Webcaster.
I don't know. Yeah, they're on literally all the podcast sites.
Yeah, I think even Amazon Podcasts. So
we upload them to Spotify, which I know people don't. They're not fans of Spotify.
And if you're listening to this, wherever, and you happen to catch this or whatever, because it's been over an hour now, you probably stopped listening. Just come to our Instagram page and you'll find the latest episode, because we always social medias, we always update them on the day of.
Yes. Yeah, and just follow us on Instagram anyway. Create an Instagram if you don't have one, just to follow us, because we post stuff over there. And I'm on
Threads as well. I try to get on Threads as much as I can too.
Yeah.
I was talking, Jerry.
Yeah. And you people on Threads need to follow us elsewhere as well, because we have a lot of people talking on Threads, but yeah.
They get bogged down by all the minutiae.
Yes.
Like I do, apparently.
At Butty, TeaButty, across every single social media site
in the world.
That includes YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening for an hour or whatever we're at, an hour and 15 minutes.
I think we're an hour and 20 now.
Thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate you. Shout out to our patrons for your continued support. We appreciate all of you guys. We'll talk to everybody next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.